you doing, man?
I'm doing very good. Well, and to be honest, I'm doing very good for the moment that I'm in. And I don't know how to say that in English. Let it go.
Oh, good, good,
I'm doing
excellent,
good.
excellent.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I thought there was something totally wrong, but it appears that it's the medication. So everything is all right.
Oh, good. Okay,
I
good. Well,
have to
that's good.
stop with the medication, and it will be over in 2 weeks. I will not feel this anymore. What I have, so it's gonna be all right. Hello, Candy, sweetheart. Candy is
Hi.
here. Larry's here. You all got a hangover. I got the same hangover, but only because I was awake for 20. What was it? How long are we in the car right now?
A long
20,
time.
23 hours or something. I did not sleep. So, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in on this plane. Oh, it's 5:30, 4:30 here. It's been 4:20, Larry.
Ha 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 ha.
I watched some things back. I must be honest. I didn't feel well. Sometimes I had to go away. But I watched some things back. It was so funny. I wish I really was there. But yeah, next time in August.
Yeah, yeah. That's only to get started. I mean, there's going to be a whole bunch more, I'm sure. That was only the first
Yeah,
one.
yeah. We need to build an extra house next to it, Candy.
Yeah, it was a nice area, nice place, nice hospitality. Everybody had a good time. Everybody that I talked to, and actually Zulu and I came back. We got back this morning. He got back at 8:30 this morning. We drove through the night, and I got here I think around 7 o'clock, and we hung out for. Yeah, I counted up. I think in total, I think so far I've had, let's see, since I woke up Friday morning at around 7 o'clock a.m. On between Friday morning and now, which it's now about 10:45, I think I've had like 9 or 10 hours of sleep in like 4 days.
Dude, I slept till 6 o'clock today.
Yes, he did.
Well, wow.
Sometimes Larry, she wakes up, or I thought she woke up, and I was talking to her. She replies, and she said, "Yeah," and then I said, "Did you hear what I said?" And then she was gone again. I thought, okay, let's have a good conversation with myself then. But
Oh, that's funny. And I gotta let Mark jump in here first because I don't. We were driving down the road and we switched because he got tired, and before we switched and everything else, I mean, I started talking and he fell asleep. I was like, what the hell is going on? And I mean,
well.
Yeah, exactly. Not only fell asleep, he started snoring and everything else. And this is while he was driving. No, I'm only kidding. He was in the passenger seat, and it could have been 3 seconds after he sat down. I started talking, and bang, he was out. So then, a little while down the road, he would wake up and be like, "Oh, okay, how far we get?" Da, 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 da. And I start talking to him, and I said, "Well, we just went through the tip of West Virginia. We're heading down, everything else." And I look over, and he's snoring again. I'm like, "What the hell's going on?" It was good though. It was good, real fun time.
Oh.
I was reading the messages from the Hangout.
Oh, from the watch page?
Oh no, I gotta go there though. It was a Hangout where we put the link, like a group Hangout thing.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I saw it. It kept going off there. Oh, here we go. Got it.
You got the smiley faces there.
That's funny.
Yeah,
it's kind of
muted. Guys, sorry. I just posted a screenshot of something, and that's not supposed to be in that Hangout. So I deleted everyone who was in that Hangout. So somebody's get deleted.
About?
The screenshot of my PayPal. I just I wanted to drop the join link there, but I still had the screenshot from the PayPal what Mr. Anderson did for. So I posted in there, but only you are in there now, and Mr. Poncho Pete and Hillbilly. The rest I deleted. It's just people I don't know, so it's okay. Sorry for that. Go on. Oh, you were not talking. I don't know.
No,
Are there still? Is this the camera off date? Okay.
Yep, there you go.
You can talk to yourself now, Candy. No, I'm joking. Okay. Hey, is the Morgau still coming? Are there some people coming or?
Yeah, that's why he said he was coming on. That's why I redropped the link in there.
Yeah.
Actually, Zulu will probably jump over in a few. He's testing out the OBS because he wants to live stream. So he's live streaming just to make sure he works the bugs out before tomorrow.
Oh yeah, well I told him when he comes home. I don't know if he remembers that before the party, but I told him when you come home, I can screen share the whole OBS thing for him. He said, "Oh, that's fine, thank you," but I think he forgot it after this weekend.
Oh, you know what? He might have because I know he's getting some help. One of my sons is coming over probably tomorrow, and he's pretty good with it. He already has the OBS on different gaming systems, so he's going to help.
Oh, fine, cool. Yeah, I have it running too, but I never use it. But I know how to set it all up. But if you got your son as help, oh, great, awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna actually. I'm gonna try to load it up on my laptop first, and then I'll put it on the desktop because it seems to be the way to go. It comes out a lot clearer. You can post different things, and stream is a lot easier and multiple as well.
Yeah, you can make a lot of scenes, and if you have an extra monitor, then it's really easy. If you have an extra monitor next to it, the screen, you can switch all your things on one side, and nobody sees what you're doing on the background. But you can always change scenes. It works really perfect. But
excellent. I'm gonna do that because I have a spare 20-inch monitor as well. So I think I'll hook that up to this as well, and then I'll have two, just like you said. That's a good idea.
Larry, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Joe.
I can hear someone.
Can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
We don't hear you at all.
Oh, fuck off. No, is it loud and clear? Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I can't believe I just said that. Is it loud? Is it loud and clear?
It sounds like you're in the toilet or something.
Really? Is it better now?
No, it sounds good. For me, it sounds good now, but
okay, excellent. I can go in the toilet and compare. So Larry, how was your guys' drive back up to the New England area?
Yeah, back up. Actually, I got back this morning. Drove all night. Got back about 7 this morning. Zulu and I got to the place, chilled out for a little bit, and then he took off. And we're actually finding out that we're about an hour apart between the two of us. Hour and 10 minutes.
Oh, so he had to keep going a whole other hour after he dropped you off.
Yeah. He stopped. He stopped here. We grabbed some water and stuff. Just chilled out a little bit and ended up.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, dude, it was. I just called Candy, and before I called her, I was telling Mina, I was like, I bet you one of two things, and this was the only bet. Either Candy is on a Hangout, and I wasn't like looking online or anything. I was like, I bet you either Candy's on a Hangout or she's getting ready to start a Hangout. And so I called her, and like one of the first things she said was, I'm getting ready to start a Hangout. And I was like, oh, I wish I would have really bet money on this because
he would have owed me money.
No, you would have owed me money.
No, I said I bet she's already on a Hangout.
Yeah, because you were wrong. She was just getting ready to start one.
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm always right. No, I'm totally kidding.
I'm always right, even when I'm wrong.
Exactly. And once I thought I was wrong, but it turns out I was just mistaken. Yeah,
Yep.
man. So I guess that was the first official. It's really weird because this was the first official time where I've actually met uh, flat earthers in person. So for me, this was like the Virgin East Side Flat Earth Gathering. Awesome.
Exactly.
Great, great.
Yeah.
I supposed to be there too, but I had to cancel 2 tickets.
Mm.
But yeah, next time in August I will be there.
In August.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, for the eclipse. Yeah.
Hey,
Yep.
John,
No, to be honest,
Yo.
for her birthday.
look, right when you called me, I was cracking up laughing. We were talking about you when you called. I said, I started laughing so hard because I looked at the thing on my phone, the picture, and I was telling him about how you asked if that was Poncho Pete.
Oh no, and yeah, no, I just saw because see, it was covered up. The picture was covered up by like app icons and stuff, and just like I'm just gonna shut the hell up because
No,
I'm
no,
gonna offend somebody. But
wait, it's fine. You know what? When I was with Pancho Pete in England, we went to a lot of places, and everybody said, "Oh, you finally you never showed your brother. You took your brother with you."
yeah,
So
yeah, okay.
everybody we look a little bit like each other. So
Oh,
it's
so
okay.
it's not just me. I'm not just crazy.
I'm not gonna say that.
Couldn't even tell him about it. I couldn't stop laughing for like 5 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I tried to figure out what she was saying, but she was only laughing, and it's fine. It's fine.
No, it's funny though. Like, I don't know. I tend to do that to people. Like, people will tell me, I don't know. This is not just happened like once or twice. This happens like all the time where I'll call people that I haven't talked to in a long time, or I'll call people just out of the blue. Like, how many times have I ever called you, Kendi? Maybe 5 times ever, if that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but like, no, I'll have that happen all the time where I'll call people and they'll be like, I was literally just sitting here talking about you. And I'm like, damn, either people are sitting around talking like some really awful shit about me behind my back, or like it was all good things, I hope, right? You know what I mean?
Well, I saw some
It's called
pictures, and
synchronicity.
oh,
Go
Kenny,
ahead.
I broke you up. Go on.
I just said it's just synchronicity.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, because
Well,
when we're all flat earthers, man, we really are sort of all on the same wavelength in terms of because our minds operate sort of as electromagnetic devices, for a very simplistic term. And when you're on a certain wavelength, especially as a flat earther, and you're pretty much open to anything. Like you were skeptical, but we want proof of everything, and so we're open to looking at things to see, okay, is there proof for this or not? And so, but just being on that sort of very I don't know, open-minded yet skeptical and cautious, and maybe even, I guess you could say, in most cases, God-fearing mindset. Yeah, I think that we're all on sort of the same wavelength. So yeah, it's not a big surprise that synchronicities would happen amongst flat earthers, and I think that we'll see more and more of that as more people start waking up to this, because you guys know there's this whole thing called the 100th monkey experiment, which was totally fabricated. It was bullcrap. It has to do with monkeys and a ladder. Okay, that never happened. Something like that happened, but it was just embellished upon, and that experiment never happened. But there was another experiment with monkeys, and it was way more than 100, but it was done by the United States military. And as far as I can tell, this actually happened, where they basically secluded all of these either orangutans or some type of primate on different islands, right, in different places. It was all in the same region, but all these islands were secluded from one another. And there was a certain type of food, like certain type of potato or something, that the military would like literally drop ship off to these islands, and the monkeys couldn't eat them because of it has to be cleaned off and peeled first, because it's got a very tough sort of peel. Or maybe the potatoes were indigenous or whatever to that area. But here's the whole thing: is the military scientists taught one group of these monkeys, on one isolated island, how to clean and wash and eat the potatoes, and spontaneously, without any sort of communication between like the other thousands of monkeys on the nearby islands, they studied them and they found out that just spontaneously the other monkeys would start figuring it out on their own. And so this sort of lends credence to an idea of sort of a hive mind, or, you know, being on the same wavelength as other creatures. You know, I mean, there's so much to this, even like in the insect world, right? Ants communicate. If you ever study and watch ants, the way that they behave is really interesting, because they're very fast. But if you watch them, they'll like sort of touch tentacles and then move on, and then they'll touch tentacles and move on. And if they touch tentacles with an ant that's outside of their hive, they'll kill it. But if they touch tentacles with an ant that's, you know, within their hive, they're passing on information. Now, science says that they do this through pheromones or through scent, which very well may be. Although, you know, when has tentacles or antennae ever been used to pick up on scent? To me, it seems that the ants may be, and this is just a postulation, but that the ants may actually be communicating sort of telepathically, electromagnetically through the antenna. Okay, and so that's sort of like mind over matter, or thought being expressed without verbal communication. And so if ants can do it, and like you mentioned, birds, like the migration of birds, they're very attuned to the magnetic fields of the flat stationary Earth. Birds could not fly around on a spinning globe Earth, by the way. That would be impossible. So birds are a very good proof of a flat stationary Earth, whether you believe it or not. But yeah, they rely on magnetic fields. But I also think that, you know, when any sort of and I hate to call people species, but okay, we'll just deal with the animal kingdom. It's like the animal kingdom, yeah, they do have vocalizations and stuff in certain types of animals, but a lot of animals communicate seemingly telepathically almost. And, you know, in terms of people, obviously we're the most high complex form of life that there is that we know of on Earth. And so I think that people should be way more proficient with, you know, I guess you could say mind over matter, or telepathy, although I really think that part of the last 500 or maybe 1,000 years has been to sort of dumb us down, and especially here lately with all of the poisonous GMOs and all the food and fluoride and blah, blah, blah. You know, it's almost as if they're shutting down the, you know, our higher selves.
Yeah,
but
I've been experiencing, I've been experiencing a lot of those things. I feel a lot of connection with, and even with Candy or other flat earthers, and in the past I have a really strong connection with some people. I think about the same thing, and there is something I noticed for myself. Well, sorry, my English. Let me just think about it.
Fine. I'm following you. Go ahead.
It's I experienced it when I was younger. I could always not really communicate, but it felt like communicating. But I don't know. It was I can literally go out of my body if I want and go somewhere and help someone. It's going, for some people it's going really far, but I can do it. But yeah, you're right. I think that with GMO and all the stuff that you get and all this shit that they put in your body, I think it's getting away from people. I think when children are born, a lot of things they have it when naturally. They have it naturally, but I think yes, from the injections. How do you call it? Oh my God! And all the food, how do you, Candy? How do you call the injections when you get when you're young? Vaccinations.
Yeah,
there's a lot of shit in there too, so that might take away all those kind of abilities. I think I'm breaking up. Something is going on with my camera. Am I frozen?
No.
You did. Yeah, you did break up a little bit. Yeah.
Excuse me. I think I have to turn off Skype. One moment.
I hate Skype.
How can you hate Skype if you dare?
I was gonna say that shit.
Hey, John.
Yeah. Actually, Vince brought up a good point. More than likely, it's got some kind of blocker. Doing that.
Put it on mute.
It is, but I'm in the middle.
I got you something, and you better get it before.
Hey, hold Mike.
Yeah, me too. I'll be right back. Give me 10 seconds, guys.
Okay.
Sorry, I gotta go handle
If you want, I can mute.
minor. I got a little mute button on my microphone here. I got it. I'll be right back.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I muted him for a while. You never know. Larry, when you said something, you were breaking up. Jonathan was breaking you up, so I couldn't hear you.
Just typing something in there. Yeah, what you were talking about, yeah, with the vaccinations and the chemical blockers and all the GMOs and everything, it more than likely does have something to do with that. It's a great point.
Yeah, well, I really do think when I was really, I had vaccinations, but when I was young, it was really, I already had a really strong feeling that I had contact with a lot of, I don't want to say entities. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I can contact someone if I want.
I think the correct term would be like a clairvoyancy, where you actually have clarity with someone or a connection with them or something.
Yeah,
I've experienced that. Yeah, it's pretty cool actually. And
yeah,
of course, like you said, with getting into with the truthers and flat Earth and like-minded, even this weekend was wild because with John and his wife being there and Candy and Ryan and a couple others, of course Zulu and I came down, and it was just really cool. I mean, just the conversations were awesome.
Yeah, I understand that. I wish were there, but yeah, you're totally right. The connection that I got with Candy, it's not weird anymore. It's like we know each other for more than 25 years or longer. Like we know each other from when we're young, and everything that we think the same thing, or we start talking about the same thing. It's a good connection.
I don't know if I should say that's good or I'm sorry for you, Vince. I'm kidding.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Yeah,
eject. There you go.
I know.
Bye, Larry.
I'm gonna get that one.
Bye, Larry. Can you drum for a while and make me fall asleep?
I would. I put them back down in the basement because I had some work that came up and I had to move them, so they're actually downstairs.
Oh, great. What?
What?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I've been back listening. I was trying to unmute myself from my little phone thing here, and I was already muted down there. So I was like talking. I was like, "Can y'all hear me?" What the person? So, but on the point that you guys were saying though, it's interesting though because like, you know how and this is like really a proven fact that your gut instinct is usually correct in most cases. So like if you're say doing a multiple choice test, this is probably like the most simple examples. Like, even if you don't know the answer, like the first one that you think is correct is usually correct.
Yep.
And like your first, they say first impressions, there's never a second chance for first impressions because people pick up on certain things. And, even if you botch a first impression or whatever, I don't know, but people pick up on certain things and your intuition or your subconscious mind is way, way, way more powerful than we know. And it's way more powerful than our conscious sort of rational mind. And so and I think the reason this is because our subconscious mind sort of exists in the background. We're not aware of it, but it literally like soaks up information and does a lot of background process thinking for us that we don't even realize. And that's why really the big mainstream media outlets and everybody wants to get a hold of our subconscious mind is because that's where the action happens. And so, the whole thing about like intuition and gut feeling and even probably things like, I don't know, telekinesis or clairvoyance or, these sort of things that people poo-poo a lot. But, I've seen instances where there's something to this, like even, I guess you could say demonic things like Ouija boards. And a lot of this is like, our subconscious minds tapping into something that is beyond the physical plane, right?
Yep.
Have you guys ever like messed with Ouija boards at all?
No, no, I never did it when I was young. I already could do something by myself. I did not need anything for that.
I'm muted. I'm muted.
And
Yeah, I never really got into it
Candy.
much, but Nina wants to say something
Yeah,
to Candy.
to
Hold on, I'll give you the headset here.
All right.
We've only got one computer right now. Hold on.
okay, we were messing around with this Ouija board. Can you hear me?
Well, don't say we because it wasn't me.
Well, it was a bunch of.
I wasn't
Yes,
there.
yes, we can-
Okay, John wasn't there.
yes, I can hear
Okay.
you, and Candy can hear you. So I'm gonna mute myself. I'm going to.
Okay,
mute myself.
check this out. We were messing around and we were calling up all kinds of like people that lived, hundreds of years ago that were serial killers and just really messing around. And we called up Jack the Ripper, and then we called up Satan. And then I said, okay, I think it's time, for the party to end, blah, blah, blah. Well, I put the Ouija board up. The next morning, I got up and I had this huge, thick metal ashtray. It was very heavy. It was turned upside down on my table, and it looked like somebody had took his fist and hit it and put a huge dent in a really thick metal ashtray. Well, inside my house, all kinds of weird stuff started happening. I mean, weird stuff. So I let something through. I don't know what it was, but I put the Ouija board in the garbage and split the eye up and put it in another can.
Did you say goodbye?
Yeah.
Did you say goodbye?
Yeah, I said goodbye. But I let something in my house, and you know what? It wasn't long till I moved out of that house. But you wouldn't believe how this thing, whatever I let out, it had to be of some kind of poltergeist or something, because it would move things. It would take things and put them things where I knew that I didn't put them. My cupboards would open. I saw all kinds of ridiculous stuff. Television come on in the middle of the night. Just ridiculous craziness. But anyway, here's John. Just wanted to share that. Don't mess with a Ouija board.
Yeah, I totally get it. Well, the thing is about that. I cannot explain it in English. I had so many experience with that, and when I was young, they even came in the house to clean the house from entities, or when I was young, they call it ghosts, but I don't.
Right. Yeah. No. Yeah. Same term. Yeah. Ghosts. Yeah.
Yeah. When I was young, they call it ghosts. They cleaned the house with some sort of, I don't know. Somebody came around, and it was gone for me. I was attacked all the time when I fell asleep. I had to breathe through the door because it was too busy in the house. And when he did clean the house, it was gone for me.
So who came to clean the house? Was it like a priest or like?
No, not a priest. It was somebody who said he could clean it. He found it on the internet how to clean the house from a ghost. They thought it was ghost when I was younger. It was
sage and all that.
I think there's probably
but sage, exactly. Now I know the word. Sorry, John.
Sage.
I know the word. Yeah, sage and
White sage.
and something, I don't know. I was too young to
probably
know.
Frankincense and myrrh and that sort of thing.
Yep.
Holy water.
Yeah, and so like honestly, I think there's probably, because honestly, I totally believe in I did a whole 5-hour hangout a few weeks ago, and a good hour of that I explained how I lived in a haunted house up in Northern Virginia when I was going to college on one of my summer breaks. But so I totally do believe that there is some sort of you could either call it ghosts, or you could call it poltergeist or demonic. I think there's different levels of it. So I definitely think there's something to that. But in terms of getting rid of them, I think there's probably different ways to do it.
Yes.
But I think that the different ways all rely on a very specific thing, and that specific thing that you have to have is faith. You have to have faith that what you're going to do is work. What you're doing is going to work.
And another thing, you have to be. Well, I was too young at that moment, but if I would have it now, you would just be the boss here. You are the one who is in control. You can you can tell them to go away because you're in control. They're not allowed to come in.
Well, then that wasn't a demon then, because if it was a demon, then that would just be
a demon is different. Yeah, then a demon is different.
The
Yeah.
demons are.
According to the, if you believe in this stuff, but I've lived in what I pretty much know. And one of the things that I actually left out of that 5-hour conversation was the house that I lived in was directly across the street from a 200-year-old graveyard. So yeah.
Whoa.
But not to, I totally didn't mean to interrupt you, but yeah, man, it's like there's different ways to do it. What I did, this was, I guess it was about a year ago. I was being attacked spiritually. Like I definitely was. I was being attacked spiritually. Like I couldn't sleep for 4 straight days, and not for lack of trying. If I shut my eyes, like it literally would burn. Like there would be white. If I shut my eyes, it would like burn with a bright ass like white light. And so I couldn't sleep. I tried to sleep. I just lay there with my eyes open because it literally hurt to shut my eyes. And this went on for like, by the whole end of the ordeal, it was like 90 something hours. And see, I used to be an altar boy for years in a Greek Orthodox church. And one of the things that we did a lot was we would go, and we actually had our house blessed, and we would go and bless other people's houses and stuff. And so I watched a YouTube video that totally brought back all this stuff that I had forgotten about that I had done before. And so like in the middle of this 4-day long spiritual attack, I basically walked the 4 corners of my property, anointed it with oil, saying blessings, praising God, the creator. And I literally like started busting out into tears, like within like starting this like 2 minutes of doing it. It was really insane. And then I made the rest of that night. I didn't get any sleep, but
we had found out somebody
watch my video.
Watch
my video. It's called My Revelation or My Testimonial, and it'll tell you the whole
what we found out about the person committed suicide in the bedroom.
Where?
Well, I want to see that.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. And so after that happened, we got evicted from that house. That was in Malden, South Carolina. And so one of my subscribers, actually a few subscribers, had reached out to me and said, hey, you can come and stay with me. I've got extra bedrooms, this and that. And so one of the guys just happened to live in Alpharetta, Georgia, which is very, very close to where I was at in Greenville, South Carolina. So we took him up on that. And when I went there, this was after I had had that whole experience, and after I had I blessed that property. We moved on from that and went to stay in Georgia. And while I was there, I never remember my dreams ever. I used to all the time, but now I don't. And I had this dream that was so profound and just so like I couldn't describe it in a million words. The dream seemed to last 100 years, maybe 100 lifetimes. It's just indescribable. And
I got sick.
Maybe I could write a whole book about it. But like the whole point is though, what was my whole point?
Well, it was the.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so we found out the guy that offered to let us stay, his son had, and this was right around July of last year. His son had overdosed on heroin in the bedroom that we were sleeping
Actually
in.
committed suicide. He did it on purpose.
I don't know if it was suicide or not, but he overdosed on heroin.
Excuse me, Mr. Anderson, thank you very much for the $100. Candy, can you see that?
Sorry, I already said something to him.
Oh, sorry, I did not hear that. I dropped, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw it. I dropped out of the Hangout. I was gone. I don't know why, but
that guy was still there.
Sorry, John.
Oh, did we got a super chat?
Yeah.
You had a super chat.
Awesome. Well, did the super chat say anything that he wanted us to talk about, or was it just
No, he never leaves a comment.
No, he won't.
Okay.
Leave a comment. He will stay just like that. It's fine.
Well, awesome. That's great. That's so awesome.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So the guy who offered us a place to stay in Alpharetta, Georgia, we come to find out within a few weeks of living there that his son had died in that room.
And we were in his bed.
Yeah, we were sleeping in the same bed.
And I kept telling John, I feel weird and I feel kind of sick.
She's kind of sensitive to stuff. But, you know, the thing is I don't really know the whole story, but my sort of theory was, I don't know, I don't want to get too much into theory. But you know, the guy that let us stay was very nice and hospitable.
At first,
it kind of didn't work out like really that great in the end. But we left on good terms and everything. But the thing is, I don't know. It seemed to me that his son had gotten into flat Earth, and that changed his life, like it changes all of our lives. And, it seems like, I don't know, perhaps his son had been subscribed to me, and this is just my intuition. So this is just my opinion, intuition, and it could be totally wrong. But again, our gut instinct is usually right. It seemed to me that the guy who lost his son, obviously grieving, was going through his son's stuff, and maybe going through his YouTube subscriptions, and he probably knew that his son was a flat earther. And once you lose a child or lose a loved one, that may prompt you to go and look into the things that were important to them. And so at the end of the day, the guy was definitely 100% a flat earther. And so I don't know if maybe he, like at first, because like not knowing me, and flat earth seems like such a silly thing. Like you'd think that if somebody taught your son the earth is flat, they must be some crazy deceiver, that's just out to mess with people's heads. But the guy actually got it. He understood it. And so to me, and actually, if I remember correctly,
he just didn't like me. He didn't like me because when he found out it turned out that.
Well, I don't want to badmouth anybody.
Yeah, I don't want to badmouth.
He really loves Nazis and stuff, and my wife's half Jewish, so that was part of the issue. But that wasn't the whole thing.
Yeah, he really started to hate me because of.
He was he still didn't really do anything cross the line with you.
No,
but
he would just
it started.
Kind of violent.
We were there a few weeks, and we could tell that if we would have stayed a couple months, it would have gotten worse. So we left on good terms, so that was fine. But I guess that the overarching point that I was trying to make was that it was, to me, like, even though it didn't work out the way we planned, I think that it gave him some sort of closure, because it was relayed to me that I sort of resemble his son, or reminded me of his son. And like, I haven't had parents in my life for a long, long time either. So there was a bond formed, and it was very nice. And it, again, it didn't really, we didn't leave on bad terms or anything. But it just didn't work out, and so we ended up moving out. But just sometimes the things that we do, and the dream that I had there was like really the highlight of my last 5 years. That dream that I had, like I don't know how to explain it, but like it was so profound that it affected me more than flat Earth. Like that's how profound that dream was, and that may sound silly, but like you said, I used to dream all the time, and I could literally fly around wherever I wanted to in my dreams, and I could I could control my dreams unless they were nightmares, and then all bets are off, right? Yeah. But anymore, I don't ever remember dreams, and so perhaps there's a purpose for everything. I mean, everything happens for a reason, and I think that one thing that I did while I was down there is I helped the man to save his business. I literally, I balanced his checkbook for him. It wasn't much. He had bounced a check, so it was like $50 or something. I helped him. I paid his phone bill, and he had a business that required, tools and hardware and stuff.
Yeah, we
and so I helped him. Get his business back up and running. He was counting on one big job. And I actually physically worked out there 13 hours helping him erect this job that he'd been working on for months.
It's very
sexist. So it was right after that, and I was kind of expecting to be paid back for my time and the money that I spent. But we had also lived there for a month, and he didn't ask a penny, and he was very hospitable. So,
but we paid all his bills.
Yeah, we helped, and so it was a nice thing. But I think that like sometimes we don't always see the ripple effects of our actions or where God places us. Yeah, right. Because go ahead.
Yeah, that's exactly what I heard you saying. Everything happens for a reason, and correct. This kind of things happen for a reason. correct. But
Whatever.
I need to excuse myself for a moment. Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
The guy was in a good place, and I think because he committed suicide.
Yeah. So, but I guess what I was saying is God places us in situations to where we might not understand what has occurred because of that. Like, I'll give you one simple example and then maybe one more, complex
Then we
example.
gotta get going.
But so, like, let's just say, I'll give you a perfect example. This was years ago, maybe 14 years ago. We were down in Florida, and we were driving. We had just left the house. We were going to work, and we stopped at a red light. It wasn't a busy intersection at all. It was a very, just a little 2-lane road with the red light and another 2-lane road, that you cross over. So we were stopped at the red light, and there was one car in front of us. And so the light turned green, and the car in front of us slowly went forward, and then from the left to the right, boom, he got T-boned and crushed the whole side of his car. And now he was in a big, like some sort of Cadillac or some big car. We were in a tiny little beater, And so in that sense, if we would have, and I'm not sure what happened to the guy, honestly, I don't know if he survived or what, honestly. But if we would have left the house literally, I would say 2 seconds earlier, that definitely would have been us. And
Yep.
so, whether you...
Because we were just coming up on the light.
Yeah, and we sat at the light for a good couple minutes. So literally there was one car in front of us, and that car was destined to be hit by that guy that ran the red light.
Yeah, and that would have been us.
That would have been us for sure. And so, even something as simple as that, maybe that morning it took me an extra 2 seconds to tie my shoe. And we're not in control of our lives. I mean, we think we are, but honestly, like, even if you're the most well-prepared person with the most money in the bank and the best security, you could literally, I don't know, drown in a cup full of water on accident, or you could choke on a strawberry, or you could get, T-boned going through a green light. And so, God is in control, at least in my opinion, of so much that the things that, even if we think that they're negative things in our lives, perhaps lots of good things come out of that negative experience. And whether it's growth personally, or whether it's like in the example of when we went to Georgia, maybe it was some sort of closure or some sort of verification to this man that his son, wasn't going down the wrong path. He was actually, about the truth about flat Earth. And, flat Earth has divided so many relationships, so many families, and that's so sad. It really is sad. But I mean,
But he was going down the wrong path.
I'm not going to judge
towards
people.
the Nazi.
Yeah, he was very into Nazi, but whatever. But I don't know. I just think that the truth, when we live in an age when the truth is such a divisive and polarizing topic and volatile topic,
I think
that's a very bad sign of the times.
Yeah.
And I know it's me. Like, I'm lucky because I've been married 15 years, and yeah, Mina thought I was crazy for about 3 months, but
No, I didn't.
yeah, you did. Yeah,
no,
you did.
I didn't.
You did.
No, I already knew it.
Well,
I just didn't realize about gravity and all that.
Yeah. So okay, it's a journey. Okay, it's a journey though, and yeah, you thought I was crazy for a couple of months for sure. You're like, wow, you're really obsessing over this conspiracy theory.
You were crazy.
Yeah, totally. But no, the thing is though, like, see, that's like just me. I don't care because
that's when you first started your journey and you were listening to other people. And some of those people were wacky.
I was doing my own experiments and stuff too. But the point is though, I've always been the type of person to where if I see something that's the truth and I know that it's right, I don't care what people think of me. I don't care what they say. I'm going to tell the truth, and I'm going to try to get it out to as many people as possible. Because, especially something as big as this, and I've always been, like, my whole life, like, I don't know, sort of a connoisseur of the heliocentric model, and I really loved NASA, and that was, like, very near and dear to me, all, infinite space.
That all of us have in common.
Yeah.
Almost all of us.
Right. And honestly, I know more about the heliocentric model now as a flat earther than I ever did. And one thing that everybody admits, even college professors admit, they've never learned the expected curvature formula of the Earth. And it's not only funny that we never learned the expected curvature formula of the Earth, But what's really funny is we don't learn it, nor do we apply it to reality. And that should say something. That should say something about our educational system.
Our educational system is very bad.
It's bad.
It's the worst.
Yeah. So I know I'm just hogging up all the time. Anybody else want to speak? Because I'm probably going to bounce soon, but yeah.
Book time.
We still got Larry and Candy?
Oh,
Yeah.
I just came back. Sorry.
Oh, awesome.
I had to go for a couple of minutes.
No worries. I was just getting ready to probably bounce out here in a minute unless you guys had anything you wanted to talk about real quick before I go.
To be honest, I would love to talk more about this, but yeah, for me it's 5:30 in the morning, and I did not sleep since yesterday, 5 o'clock.
Wow, you're a soldier, bro. A soldier.
No, not really, but it's if you talk and I know everything what you're talking about, and I want to reply, and then I already forgot what I want to reply to you in the beginning what we were talking about. So then I forget what I'm saying because I'm just too tired. But it's okay. I really would love to talk to you when I had a good sleep and I'm a little bit awake.
Yeah, man, we should do that. And what I do, because I do the same thing, man, because these conversations go through so much stuff. If I hear something that I want to comment on, I just like type it on a notepad file. Because I'm the same way. I'll forget. Even if I'm well slept and well fed, that's just me because, like, I don't know. That's just how my brain works. I'm scatterbrained. But, I do have a couple of, golden nuggets that come through once in a while.
And of course, it's my translation, too. I'm translating it at the same moment. So then I want to reply and comment on it. But then I think, oh, I forgot this, I forgot that. And then I totally lost it.
No, dude, your English is actually really great. It's much, much better than my Spanish. I can probably get my way around a restaurant in Spanish, and that's about it. Like, yo necesito, I don't even know. Like when I was working at CC's, we had to do it. Let's see. What is cheese? What is cheese in Spanish?
I don't know. I don't.
Cheese. Mesa. No, it's
I can only order 2 beer. There's 2 cervezas, por favor.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah. Well, I can order a beer in Spanish, of course. Yeah.
Cheese.
Queso. Yeah. So yo necesito queso, and so that's about all I can do. And cuidado piso mojado. Oh, you know what I did one time? Oh my God, this was so bad.
The doors.
I worked for. This is my last little anecdote, and then I'm going. I worked for a company called Fireco. They basically raise funds for the professional firefighters associations, which I didn't know at the time. But the professional firefighters associations are all a bunch of Freemasonic brotherhoods that are firefighters. So what we did though is we raised money by selling benefit concert tickets that the firefighters didn't perform, but we had like I don't know, like sort of B stars and stuff like. Maurice Williams and the Zodiacs played at one of the benefit concerts, like beach music stuff. Anyway, so so when we were
Disney,
huh?
When you go to Disney, they say that stuff in Spanish.
There's a Disney story too, but no, this is the Fireco story. Oh, well, yeah, then I do have to tell the Disney story too. Shit. Okay, so this is the background. So when you're on the monorails at Disney. Right? It says, please stand clear of the door. Please stand clear of the door or you may injure yourself. And then it says it in Spanish. It says, por favor, mantengo alejado de las puertas. And I probably got that a little bit wrong. And so, anyway, fast forward 20 years, and I was working for a company called Fireco, raising funds for the firefighters by selling benefit concert tickets, telemarketing. And I got a Spanish woman on the phone. And I was trying to talk to her in my broken Spanish. And then it had been a long day. And so just to be sort of silly and whatever, I told her at the end of the conversation, I said, por favor, mantengo alejado de las puertas. Right? And so then she sounded kind of off and she hung up. Well, a couple hours later, I got a call from her son. And her son said, yeah, I got a call from this number. And my mom said, to stay away from the doors or something bad is going to happen to her. And I did not mean it that way at all. I was just being sweet. But yeah, so anyway, the point of that whole thing is your English is way better than my Spanish. So yeah, you're good, bro.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you. I do.
This dude speaks like fucking every language in the world, man. I feel like he speaks so many fucking languages.
I can speak a little Spanish, but I have to be in Spain for a week, and then I got it back again. It's I just well, it's Polish, Russian, no Polish, um, German, Dutch, English, Arabic.
Well,
Oh wow.
wow. If we ever
Hey,
go back, if we ever get together, the flat earthers get together and go backpacking around the world, we're gonna take you as our translator.
Yes.
No, but there are actually. You don't speak Russian by any chance, do you?
No. Polish
Ah,
and
well,
Russian.
what good are you?
I'm
No,
from
I'm
the I'm from the Netherlands. I speak Dutch.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
John.
I
Dutch
was
is good
looking.
enough.
What?
Dutch is good.
Subscribe to that channel that's in the chat, Iron Realm Media. That's a good channel.
Oh no, I'm already subscribed to Iron Realm Media. Yeah, I'm wanting. I've been trying to coordinate a hangout with them and possibly John Brahma for a few weeks now. Perhaps we'll do that on an episode of the Globebusters when we come back from season 3. And so, but yeah, I do need to get on Skype and get back in touch because I've actually spoken with the guys from Iron Realm Media. Those guys are awesome. Yeah, if you're not subscribed to them, yeah, definitely do because they do. They're really just they're good guys. They're after the truth and they're smart, you know. And that's the thing about flat earthers. Flat earthers are honest, smart, and usually have a pretty good sense of humor. That's why I love, you know, flat earthers are so welcoming. But at the same time, that is sort of an Achilles heel, right? Because if you've got deceivers and wicked people out there that are just out there to, you know, I don't know, hurt people, they see that as a weakness. And so we do have to be, you know, we have to be on guard, but we can't be paranoid and we can't let ourselves become, you know, ostracize ourselves from outsiders. We have to welcome everybody and, you know, trust is earned, but also distrust is also earned. And
Yep.
so I try to approach, especially new flat earthers, from a position of neutrality. And unless somebody does something against me personally, I have nothing against them, regardless of whether they believe it's a globe, whether it's a ball, whether they're black, white, purple, Spanish, whatever. We're all in the same boat together, you know.
Yep.
So
Everybody
anyway.
subscribe to Mr. Anderson too.
To what?
Mr. Anderson.
Can you put
Yes.
Can you put a link inside of the group chat here in the Hangout?
Yeah, no, but Vinny can because I'm on my phone.
Yes, I will do that. One moment.
Okay, yeah, put it in the group chat, and that way I can get on there. But yeah, you guys all know the story of John Brahma, right?
No.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh no, this is a very long story.
So, well, this is the short version. So this guy John Brahma works. He claims that he works for the basically a worldwide entity, sort of like a, I don't know, paramilitary or more of like a CIA type thing. But he works for this organization that upholds and polices the Antarctic Treaty. And according to him, there are 400 of these such people in the entire world. And his claim is that, yeah, that's a low number, but most of it's done by automation. They have drones. They have ways to know if you're going past the 60 degrees south. And so basically, him and 13 or 14 other people out of this group of 400, they all know the Earth's flat. They all actually, his whole thing is that there is other land past the south. So there's way more land, other worlds possibly, and that he has proof for it, but he's very, you know, he doesn't let it out because he's trying to protect his identity. These are all his claims, and they have a vessel that's capable of going past the far south. And what he says is that when you go past the south, that the electromagnetic field of the Earth is like a protection. And when you get out of that electromagnetic field of the Earth realm, then you get all sorts of freak electronic storms, and electronics will work. Like they will inevitably always fail. And so mechanical stuff works. And he claims that they have vehicles that are equipped to do this, and that they want to get together people to go on this adventure. And it's doable. I believe it's all paid for, if I'm not mistaken, and they want to do this. And so Iron Realm Media covered this guy first, as far as I know, and he's been trying to get his message and get his his story out into the wider flat Earth arena, and it's just been tough. And so, yeah, I'm familiar with Iron Realm. I'm familiar with John Brahma. I've actually Skyped with him, not talked, but just Skyped with him a couple times. And I really want to do a hangout with him, whether it's on my channel or possibly on Glowbusters. We haven't necessarily agreed on that yet. But we will, and I definitely want to hang out with the Iron Realm guys too. Those guys are awesome. So yeah, anyway, anything else, guys?
Not really from my side. I just want to say hello to Larry and and Wesley.
Oh yeah,
I just wanted to say hi to everybody, and if anybody caught it, I don't know if you did, but I know you all were in the truck on your way to wherever, and I had sent you guys a link. I interviewed Mike Hemlock, so you can go check that out on my second channel.
We were trying to watch it, but my phone it wouldn't play or something. I don't remember. John, what happened? Remember you were like, "Who is that?" And I told you who it was.
Oh man, I plead the fifth.
Because I said augmented reality, and you were like, "You mean virtual reality?"
That okay. So this is the guy here that put out the video showing how NASA is using virtual reality to do their little tricks with bubbles in space.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. It looks like he's froze up, or either that or he's very thirsty.
No, that's not him. He was interviewing him.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Where's my brain at? I'm sorry.
I'll tell you what. It'd be nice to see if John the Morgile and Mrs. Morgile can make it back for August too. I tell you, I enjoyed the company and I enjoyed the conversations, man. They were great.
I think we should all just permanently live at Candy's house.
Well,
yeah.
I'm gonna make sure that I'm there before her birthday. I'm in the USA. I will be at Candy's house. So I hope everybody's coming over again because I want to meet you all.
Yeah, and I'll tell you guys.
Is he coming to the eclipse?
I told Mark, Larry, John, and his wife, "Can y'all please move in? Because my son's never been this good before."
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, that's okay, Candy. I told you when I saw him there, I'm like, "Hey, what are you guys doing? Great. Okay, come on, get up. Here we go."
No, okay, it was
got him.
It was so awesome because I think we probably had, I don't know, maybe 50 people, not all in the house at once, but in and out. There was, I don't know, 30 people. 50.
It was a lot.
There was a lot of people in and out. When I got up the next morning, and they actually gave us, my wife and I, the bedroom, which was very nice. We were planning on sleeping on the floor on the couch, but we actually got a bedroom. Sorry, Larry. Sorry. Oh goodness gracious. Sorry, Zulu. But yeah, no. And like when I got up, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make some coffee, and then I'm gonna start helping Candy clean up. And it was like, dude, the house was immaculate. It was insane. Like Candy was the best host. The food was all stellar. In the last month, I've lost 20 pounds, but seriously, yesterday I gained 7 pounds.
Oh, he did. He ate.
It's funny because Jonathan, you look like in the back seat. You look like, oh my God, I just got done eating a Thanksgiving dinner. You look like you were.
He was eating cheese.
Candy, it's a good thing that you didn't know about what I told you to buy. An extra cake.
I wish I would have, because John was wanting something sweet to eat all day.
Dude, I ate like 19 of those cookies. Whoever made those cookies,
that was Zulu's wife.
Zulu's wife.
Yeah. Oh my God.
The QT. I don't even know. Then he drank a big old chocolate shake too.
This phone is gonna die. I'll be right back.
And ate a whole bag of cheese puffs.
Okay. Yeah, no, I got a chocolate Reese's Pieces mocha shake with whipped cream and cherry and Reese's Pieces.
And I'm glad I got a medium because he got a large.
Yeah, I killed that large, dude. I don't know what it was. I had the munchies so bad. It was awesome.
I don't know what it was. He said.
Yeah. Candy's neighbors, like, if you ever want the coolest neighbors in the world, just go like move into Candy's house or neighborhood.
Well, that's good because I'm coming over.
Dude, like seriously, it was great. We had such a good time, and Mina and I never get out. Like we really never get out. So like, I mean, not to like undermine it or anything, but it was like such a good time. It really was. It was good to see flat earthers getting together and just talking, man. You know, we're real people. This is something that you know, it's way bigger than I think the mainstream media or the elite would like to think. But we still have a lot of work to do. And so I have a lot of work to do. My goal is to finish my book this month. So I'm going to get on that. I'll do some live streams and some hangouts and some videos, but my main focus is the book. So with that, you guys, I'm going to peace out, but I love you guys. And it was really awesome.
And
We'll see ya.
see you later. And I hope to talk soon.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. Oh, I got the link for the Mr. Anderson channel. Is that yours?
No, Mr. Anderson is just coming in. He will come in. He was just asking me, please send me the link. So, but this is Mr. Anderson's channel. Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll subscribe to that. Yeah, I got the link.
Not mine. That's not my channel. No.
Oh well, what's your channel?
Vincent P.
Vincent P. I think I've seen that around, but can you send? Is it possible to send a link, or I can search for it? But let me just see. Hold on. Sorry to do this on your live stream. I'm sorry, guys.
It's all right.
No, it's okay.
It's okay. But Candy subscribe to me. There's a video from me on her channel. If you click on it, I don't know. There's no.
I found you. I found you.
Channel on my channel. Like if you go to my featured channels, he's the top one on there.
Yeah, I found it. I got it.
The second one.
Yep, I'm subscribed. Yep. And I subscribed to Mr. Anderson too.
Me too.
Yeah. So awesome. Well, you guys, thanks for having me on. I wish I could stay longer, but wow, it's midnight, and I've got I want to try to get done. Well, I don't want to set any more goals, but
it's fine.
The book is coming along awesome, but it's just like more and more information sort of has to be added to it, almost if not weekly, sometimes daily. And I don't want my personal deadlines to get into the way of the integrity of the book. So hopefully I won't go too far off the rails, but I think it's going to be a really great landmark thing for Flat Earth. Not that it's the first Flat Earth book written, but you know, I don't know. I think I tend to have a different perspective than a lot of people, and hopefully this book could be something that you give to one of your beloved Globers, and if they read the whole thing, then they'll at least, you know, decide to maybe look into the reality of Flat Earth.
Gotta get on it right.
Yeah. So peace out, guys.
Great.
Love y'all.
Yeah, peace. Great.
Bye.
See you, Jonathan.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Later, Larry. Katie. Peace out, y'all.
Bye.
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 But yeah, what he was talking about with Mike Hemlock was exactly right. He's the guy who busted NASA. I was so fortunate to catch him at the right time. It was kind of funny because I told him I was starting my show at 7. That's when he said he would be free. He got detained for about an hour. So I ended up running a little bit of Mark Sargent's Flat Earth Clues, and then I'm like, why am I running Mark's stuff? So I went over to his channel, and I started his, and I had my phone off to the side just so I could make sure somebody popped in because I was watching, you know, his video full screen, and then all of a sudden I happened to look over and I seen 2 of him because the video that I was playing had him down in the far right corner, and then he popped up right next to himself, and I'm like, oh geez. So I had to quickly jump in there and shut it down, and then, you know, thank him for coming, and then we started the interview. And so it's kind of funny. So if you ever do check it out, it's kind of boring. Just skip right through it until he pops in. So just thought I'd let you, FYI.
I'll watch it. I did want to see that. I can't remember what happened, but I do remember saying something.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to use it, it's a free-for-all. Go for it. Post it on your channel, critique it, whatever.
Did you make a Creative Commons?
Yeah, I'll have to check it out, Wes.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Yeah, because I got a copyright for Mark Sargent.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
No, but no, that's my fault. I played something. It was a Candy. It was a visual strike from a visual notice from YouTube. He used something in his video, and this one was not Creative Commons. I did not notice that. I thought everything from him was Creative Commons, and this was all about the conference. And I was screen sharing that, but I didn't know. It was even without the sound. But the video that was used, that was copyrighted. So I'm sorry for that.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's funny. Before I even put his video up, Mike's video, I had commented it on there. I wanted to use your video for my show today, and if you could, maybe you could stop in, and I could do an interview with you. And he came back, said, yeah, you use the video all you want, and I'll try to stop in around 7 if you're still going on. So I actually screen shared that comment where he said that he's given me permission. So I covered myself on that.
Oh yeah, well, this one we could do now anything about it. It's not from coming from him. It was just YouTube picking up a video image and then done.
Yeah, but see, Mike was using video images in his video, so.
Yeah. The one with the conference, yes, he's using video from some sort of movie or something. I don't know what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, I did the same thing. I asked the band member if I could use one of his songs in my video. I screenshotted all that.
It looks like my head is floating. That's not CGI. That's real.
Nice.
So, Larry, you got something to say?
No, I'm all talked out. Are you kidding? I talked with John and his wife for hours, man. I almost lost my voice. No, I'm kidding.
I did.
Well, you know, the thing is, not to want to go away or something, but I've been awake so long, and you guys had a long weekend, and it's called Hangout, Flat Earth Hangovers. So I don't even have an hangover, but I'm. How do you call that? I'm delusional. I don't know. Oh, there's Mr. Anderson. Hello, Mr. Anderson.
Hey, I made it.
Yeah,
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson, I received the PayPal, but I don't know how you did it. But normally, if I send something to someone if I send something to Candy, and I send $100, she gets $100. But you sent me 400, and I only get 300. I just gave you a screenshot. I only get 343 or something.
I don't know what's going on with it. And it looks like they're holding it too.
They're holding it. Oh well, it's already on my account.
Your PayPal or in your bank or what?
No, it's in my PayPal. I can transfer it now immediately to Marla and Ethan, so they can bring it to Hillbilly.
Well, that's.
I gotta go to work. I'll pop in later.
That's a big. Let me look at that. I was just going to ask you what all that meant.
Oh yeah, it's in Dutch. But
I can't. Well, yeah, it's in Dutch.
Yes.
What does it say with the 40?
The 40. That's all. That was a couple of days ago. I gave it to Kenny to mail. To mail something to Hillbilly. To mail something to Hillbilly.
Oh, okay. So that's not part of this.
No, that's not part of that. No, this is what just came in. 400 in, and it says 30. Okay. Wait, let me check what it says.
Here's the deal. How the euro? It's transferred into euros.
Yes, it's transferred into euros.
So it downgraded.
Why.
That's why, yeah.
Yeah, it says. Oh, yeah, I can see it. Valutas euros.
Right.
And oh, yes. Oh, all right. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, perfect. No worries. It's gonna be okay. And I just had a message from Hillbilly, and he said, Ethan and Marla want to know when you Okay. Okay. I will do that now. I'm going to transfer it right now. If Hillbilly is listening. I'm
I
sorry
was
about this.
just on the phone with him.
Yeah, I saw that. You were in a hangout. I saw that. And I will. Sorry that I'm doing this live now, but I will do it
Oh,
now.
the morgue left.
Yeah.
That's too bad. I was gonna trigger him.
Oh,
I was just gonna ask him some questions, but then we'd be on here for maybe 3 hours.
Yeah. He said he'd be back around over the next few days, whatever. The book actually, I got not a sneak peek, but had a conversation with John about the different chapters and what they were and everything. It's gonna be pretty cool. Can't wait till it comes out. I'm gonna give you a copy of that one.
Well, it's just he seems like an authority on this subject right here, and you know I'll fire up some questions for him. I'm a global.
Whoops, I can't hear you for some reason.
I say I'm a glober.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I saw you over on Hillbillies. I was there too.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Very nice thing what you did too. Very nice for both channels. Very nice.
Is Candy still on?
Yeah.
oh, I was about to say, wait, I don't hear anything. What happened?
What's the meaning of the ears and the nose thing?
It's just a Snapchat filter.
Okay.
It's what happens when Candy's left with too much time on her hands.
I thought it was one of those things from the other night where you have too much to drink and pass out, and then somebody does something to you.
I actually didn't even drink.
Well, no, I just use that. You know, I mean.
Yeah, I know. I had planned on getting drunk. I really did. I had a bunch of alcohol. I did. I mean, I drank 2 drinks, but.
Did your daughter ever get a hold of you?
I didn't even know she was in my chat room the other night.
I know. She was in the Hangout and everything. She was trying to get a hold of you. It was kind of funny.
Oh, dang. Wait, she was on the panel?
No. She was in the chat. Okay, am I still muted? Still talking?
Yeah, Vinny, I could hear you.
Okay. Well, I'm busy with transferring something to Hillbilly, but.
Yeah, actually, Candy, if you remember, I remember you saying something about that. She's, oh, my daughter must be out there, and then you got doing like 3 other things.
Oh.
You did acknowledge.
Huh?
Yeah, you did acknowledge she was there and everything. It might have been a little further away from because we were playing the laptop on the table. I think you might have been in the kitchen or something.
Dang, I don't even remember that. That's weird.
Yeah, you're like Ricochet Rabbit around that place.
Always.
Cleaning up and everything. Yeah, no, it was good though. Real good time, fun time, and can't wait to. I'll have to figure out if I'll talk to Zulu too. Figure out something for August. I know he was talking about because I think Jimmy's doing something also with Carl and the guys, and I think they're out by Boston area. I forget the name of the island actually, and they're going to be on the 22nd of this month, so in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Castle Island.
Castle Island, thank you. Yes. That's Massachusetts. Is it? That's still Massachusetts, isn't it?
I have no idea. I think so.
Castle, yeah, I think it is because it's on the shore of the hook that you see on this Massachusetts on the state. It's like from the point, and they're shooting back to the shore, and another couple guys are going to shoot from the shore over to the point. So that should be pretty cool too.
Yep. Sorry, I was so tired. Oh my God, I couldn't even wake up today. I tried, I really did. Oh my God. Every time I woke up, I talked to Vinny for like, I don't know, 5 minutes, not even sometimes. And then he'd be like, oh God, there she goes. I wake up like, what? Oh shit. I'm just going to take a nap for an hour. And I did that all day.
Yeah. I after getting here this morning and just chilling for a little bit, and I was just watching some of the live stream. I was getting some other stuff done, answering some questions, emails back and different things. I literally fell asleep in front of the computer, just sitting in the chair for like 2 hours, and I woke up like, what happened? Good time though. You can tell it's a good time when nobody wants to turn in and go to bed or anything. The conversation just keeps.
We were up till like, I think you and Mark went to sleep about 5:30. John and Mina went to sleep about 6, and I went to sleep at 7.
And then back up and fire it off for another day.
And my neighbor comes over with a blunt.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. Yeah, you guys broke me in correctly. That was first time. Look at that.
Damn, I meant to tell Ryan. Remember, she's like, "Who's that Ryan guy walking in the door?" Talking about, "Hey, it's Ryan from North Carolina." I was like, "Oh, because that's his screen name."
Sorry, I have to say, I don't know if you guys stay on longer. I can stay streaming, but I'm starting to feel dizzy. I'm really tired. Sorry about that. But I just transferred to everybody is on the Marla's and Things account. Sorry, I cannot follow you guys anymore. Excuse me for that. I've been awake too long. Sorry.
That's okay.
It's been off of my PayPal account, and it's now to Marla's and Ethan, and they're gonna transfer to Mr. Hillbilly. So it's done. It's already off my account. So just to let you know. And thank you very much, Mr. Anderson. Sorry for the interruption.
It sounded like with that who says all the time. Where's Flat Earth Subgenius? He'll be able to answer that question. Mr. Dodo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Has somebody got me muted?
No.
No, we hear you.
And the camera isn't working?
Yeah, I can see it, yes.
You just see my icon?
No, I see the camera. It looks like you have is that a dartboard on the wall in the back there or something?
I only see an icon.
Couch or something? And he's got a yellow shirt on, I believe.
Oh, really?
Wait,
you're seeing the live? Okay, and then I just took it off?
There, yep, there's and now your icon's back with your...
I think somebody is trying to snipe me.
Oh.
What?
I'm going to bail out.
Okay.
What are you talking about? Who's going to snipe you?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. It's just I'm not getting the same response. See, I'm showing a mute on my microphone, and my icon's been up the whole time.
Yeah, but if somebody snipes you, that means that everybody's going to be deleted from the Hangout, but you're still in here, so you're not sniped.
I haven't disappeared from the Hangout at all?
No, because we're talking to each other right now, so you cannot be gone.
I haven't seen you. I haven't seen your icon leave at all. No.
Oh, weird. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Well, carry on.
Candy, do you want me to stay streaming or?
Can you not hear me?
Now I can hear you. Yes.
Oh my God, I've been saying something forever.
Oh, sorry, we didn't hear you. Go on.
I was answering Mr. Anderson when he kept saying, "Can y'all hear me?" That's how long I've been talking.
Okay.
Oh,
no, answer then.
And I said, "No, I don't see his camera. All I've seen is his icon."
Oh yeah, well his camera turned off a couple of times. Maybe it's because you're on the phone.
Maybe.
Sometimes he turns on his camera. You can watch it back on the stream if you want. Later. But now I cannot hear you. Are you talking, Candy?
No.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to stay streaming or not? Or do you want to stop it? Or I don't know.
I guess I'll stop it. I'll have... Well, I don't know. I'm not missing Mark Sargent for a third week in a row. I'm going to watch it tomorrow. So, I was going to say I will stream tomorrow, but I'm not going to because Zulu is.
Okay, that's tomorrow. Sorry, I'm a little bit confused because I asked something and she said, I guess I'm gonna stop, but it's just a question. I can mute everything and let it on, let it going on, but you cannot turn it off. You cannot
I
stop the
know.
hangout. So,
I can if I get on my laptop. No.
oh yeah, but whatever. I will say good night to everyone. Maybe I will just be awake in 5 minutes again, but I need to.
Oh,
Uh,
whatever. Go to bed, dummy. I'm just gonna. I said I'm gonna end the stream. I think everybody's tired.
okay. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. I didn't
The
recognize it
hell?
even. I'm too far away. I didn't recognize it either.
Communication.
Sorry.
Nothing. 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 The hell?
And that's it. That's the last of your statement. That's it.
No, the thing is, when I talk and she talks immediately after me, it breaks up for me, so I don't hear the first word. So I'm totally confused. It's all right, no problem. No problem.
Oh my gosh.
Holy shitballs.
So I couldn't.
Well, I always wondered why Vinny usually controlled the hangouts, and then after all of us getting down and spending some time down at Candy's house, I can see why.
What?
Oh my god. No, I know why Vincent has the controls for the hangout, because Katie can't make up her mind. She's like, over here, over there, over here, over there.
Oh, now I understand what you mean. Sorry, the satellites are too slow today, so it's coming in too late. But let it go. I understand what you mean, Larry.
Yeah. She's a pip. Oh man. It's gonna be funny seeing everybody in August too. That'll be cool.
Oh yeah, I cannot wait, Larry. Really, trust me, I cannot wait.
You know what was the best thing? Is like, that's the first time I met everybody in real life, except for Karen, of course. But it did not feel like that. It didn't feel like I wasn't nervous meeting them like you would be meeting somebody for the first time. I did not like that with any of them.
Well, almost. At first, you wouldn't answer the door because at first you wouldn't. Oh yeah, well I'm sure Vinny knows this story. At first, she wouldn't answer the door because she had no clue that I was going. She knew that Zulu 1 was going, and I think Dan was already there, and so we roll up, and then they're trying to get her on the phone, and she's busy doing something. They're like, some guy is
shower, and Flip. I knew Mark was coming, but Flip was already there. He was weed eating my grass.
Yeah, and you were inside, and so we had this whole thing figured out. That I would just knock on the door, and she wouldn't have any clue that I was coming, and see if she recognized me or recognized my voice or something. I mean, I'm standing there. Now I'm starting to break into a sweat because it was pretty hot, and I'm like, oh, when's she gonna answer the door? So the guys go in, and they leave me on the front porch. So I'm there. I mean, I could have read a couple chapters of the Morgul's new book coming out by this time. So finally, the guys are like, all right, we're going to let him in the house. And then she finally came out from the back. It was probably like 20 minutes later. She's like, oh,
what are you doing here?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, let me tell you the whole story. These assholes told me that there's an undercover cop in the driveway. And I was like, what? And I said, well, he came in what kind of car does he have? And they were like, well, actually, he parked his car up the road a little bit, and he walked down here. And I was like, what? You're lying. Come on. And then they told me we let him in the house. And I'm like, stop lying. You would never let somebody in my house like that, no matter who it is. And then they were getting serious, and I was behind the bathroom door. I was scared to come out. I was like, wait, you swear to God somebody's at the door? They're like, I swear to God, Candy, somebody's at the door. And then I was like, oh shit, they're serious.
Yeah, and then I stepped inside and I said, Miss Franklin, is that you? Miss Franklin. It was funny. It was pretty good. I mean, we got a kick out of it. It was a good weekend.
Flip was like, "Do you have anything you need me to put up?" Oh.
Yeah, it was good. Did Vinny? Is he going to go to sleep?
Yeah, I probably will too.
Oh, cool. It's good to see him.
I
No,
didn't.
no, I didn't went to sleep. No. I'm doing something. I need to transfer something again, and I'm just busy.
Okay, all right.
I'll be back in two minutes. Bless you. Bless you again.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I was talking a little about. Let Mr. Anderson have the floor. Go ahead.
Did he want to talk?
I can't hear. Well, he might be messing with his control or something. I saw that he's muted at the moment.
Yeah, he's muted.
I saw the mute button go off, and I figured he was going to jump in. You don't want to hear me anymore. You listen to me all weekend.
He must be trying to figure some stuff out or something. I don't know.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. I actually sent a text out to Mark. I haven't heard back. I know he was running a test on his channel to make sure he's good for tomorrow night or something. But I haven't got a response.
I just jumped over on the chat a minute. You've got an Earth Discussions 2 in your chat.
Oops, that came through a little muted for some. I mean, not muted, but it just sounded.
Yeah, it sounds like you got a blanket over your, or something, or a shirt, or something over your microphone, Mr. Anderson.
No, it's just
yeah,
because
there you are.
I was switching back and forth between this and the Hangout and the YouTube, and I was just going to mention there's an interesting character in the chat.
Oh.
No, I can't see it right now because I'm on a mobile device, but I went over and seen.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, do you? Okay.
So,
I saw it as soon as it popped up. Vinny, all you got to do is look at the name, and I went to that channel, and it got made today. So.
Oh, okay.
Just let it go for now, though. Don't. I know.
No, I can't do anything with it anyway.
Well, okay.
I wonder why they did that. Just to try and provoke you, or?
I don't know. That's why I'm just let it go till I have a reason not to. I have my ideas of why they did it, but.
Because they're trying to provoke you into saying something bad, so your channel will get suspended.
No.
Oh no! Nobody's allowed to do something here. She is the owner. If she wants somebody to be gone, bam, gone.
Yeah, it's not that.
I cannot read everything now because I cannot translate it in my head at the moment.
I'll tell you later why I think they would do that.
Okay.
All right, sweetheart. Can you read your messages?
Yeah.
No problem.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Earth Discussions. We are talking about you. Why is that your channel name? Do you know who Earth Discussions 2.0 is? Because we all do.
Yeah. Even me.
Let me just call it out. I mean, I'm.
All right.
Well, they sniped Dell today too.
Yeah, what are they trying to get in?
No.
Oh, so what's the problem with somebody in the chat then?
The name of their channel is Earth Discussions 2.0, Vinny.
Oh, well, get rid of it. Bye.
Oh, he said that's Alex.
Oh, well, get it back then. Hello, you're back. Is this what is this game? Are we going?
It was a prank.
You're back. You're unbanned. No worries.
See, we're flat earthers. If that's Alex, we're flat earthers. You can't run shit past us.
So that's one of yours, or just playing
Alex,
a prank?
yeah. He said he was
Oh.
trying to mock ED.
I see.
Because it says Earth Discussions 2.0 grade point average. Like, they have no.
Oh, okay. I just remember them from my first foray into flat Earth, and it didn't go so well. Anyway, I got a question for somebody. Anybody up for a question, or are y'all too tired?
Sure.
How come? Why hasn't somebody found the edge? Any edge?
Maybe there's no edge.
You're thinking that it goes on for infinity or infinitum?
I really don't know. I really don't know. I wish I could tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know where we live. I don't know. I know it's not a ball, and I know we're not spinning. That's the only thing I can tell you. It's flat. But I don't know how long, how far, or whatever it is. Maybe there's a dome. Maybe there's this. Maybe I don't know. I cannot say it for 100% because I never saw it.
Well, I can accept that. That's fine. If you don't know, you don't know. I mean, I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. Maybe someone else got an answer.
Yeah, you got something, Larry?
I would say the same thing as Vincent. I haven't been there until I see. I would think that some folks know or have been or have seen, and they're just not folks that are talking.
Yep.
They're keeping to themselves for perhaps a devilish reason of some kind or something or what have you. And I do think that it's been seen. Certainly not by me. It's just very interesting. So I don't really have an answer for that except to say that I would believe that something is really going on that they don't want anybody to find out about, to have a mad rush, or like the gold rush down to Antarctica or something like you would see back in the old Western days when they found gold and everybody would flock to that state. It's about the only thing I could really think of. It'd be interesting to see. I'm not sure if we can ever get.
I don't know what you'd see though. Once again, I don't know the way. It reminds me of an album by Kansas. Point of No Return.
Yeah, that was the one with "Carry On the Wayward Son" was on that album too, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it has the ship just falling off the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's just me being delirious, but that was one question. I haven't been able to wrap my mind around that.
It does make for an interesting topic of discussion, definitely.
Yeah.
What's that woman's name?
Huh?
She went to Antarctica.
Oh, with the snowmobile lady. They found the snowmobile years later with a note saying "I made it." They couldn't find it. I forget the name. I do know the story.
I'm too tired. I forget the name too. I don't know.
But North Pole and Antarctica is irrelevant, isn't it? In your way of thinking, how can there be poles if it's not?
Well, the North Pole is the only pole. It's the center.
At the center, okay. Go on.
I mean, anything outward from that is south. No matter what direction you're in.
So where's Antarctica then? Just directly south?
Right. It would be south no matter where you stand and what location on the map, because I mean left or right, and right is east and west, but if you're going anywhere south, anywhere away from the center point, it's going to be south.
Okay.
Otherwise, why do we only have one magnetic north? There should be a magnetic south on the below the equator. How do you go below the equator and you're still supposedly north? It wouldn't. That's crazy.
Okay. wrap my head around that. Just a couple of questions. I didn't want to make it weird. Everybody's gone quiet.
Oh no, I'm just listening. I'm just listening.
I mean, I don't. That was one of the big things for me too that made me realize it is the North Pole and how all magnets. I mean, all compasses point north. Every single one of them.
Sort of. You know, you get a magnetic north and a true north. Supposedly.
Not on a compass.
No, yeah, the compass is going to go towards the magnetic north. You've heard of that, haven't you? You know, the magnetic north versus the true north.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's just something to explain their theory away. Can y'all hear that? There's something playing in the background on my phone or something, and I cannot figure it out. It sounded like a cat just meowed.
Well, a cat did just meow by me.
Oh, really?
So I guess my microphone's working good.
Yeah, I heard that. It picked it up really good.
I thought something was playing in the background. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I'm going through my phone.
Yeah, Candy, I have a confession to make. I'm actually watching cats napping in a closet with 17,000 people watching right now.
Okay, so you got a chorus of
17,000
cats.
people.
No, I'm kidding. I'm not watching the cats in the closet.
Oh, you asshole! Because we did when we were doing the chat spams. There was one. We did go to a cat video.
Yeah, cats laying down or something, whatever it was, some kind of thing. It was something with cats anyway.
Compass. Think about it. Compass. Mm.
Actually, I did eat because it says Flat Earth Hangovers, the name of the title of the thing. I didn't. I didn't have a hangover at all. I felt good.
Yeah, I was sick today. I threw up one time. My stomach still kind of hurts, but I've been like all day long. I feel better now.
Really? Because you didn't go like you would say.
Oh, Vinny, I felt fine yesterday.
Yeah. That's weird. It definitely wasn't the food. The food was great. Your son cooks really well. Everything came out really good.
Google Chrome ran out of memory while trying to display this webpage. What the hell?
Uh-oh, you've reached the end of the internet. Here, get her. Somebody throw a rope. She's going to fall off. No,
there's the end, Mr. Anderson. I found it.
Yep.
It's on the internet. Dang.
It'll probably correct itself. I wouldn't worry about it.
No, that's what happened to my stream yesterday when I was in the car.
Oh yeah, I was wondering what happened because we were trying to find it and then we had no service and then trying to find it and on and on and on. By the time we found it, it was already off air, and that's what Zula said. He says, "Oh, she probably lost the feed at the house off the laptop."
Yep.
So that's good. So you're doing another one next month in August. That's good. Another meetup later on this month. Boy, everybody's getting together all over the place too, even the East Coasters.
It's awesome.
Even the crazy Dutch boys coming over. Hey.
Exactly. Exactly. That's gonna be fun too. That'd be good.
Oh, we're gonna have so much fun. Oh, I really want. How long do we know each other now, Larry? How long are we on the?
couple years, maybe 2 years, close to 2.
Yeah, close to 2 years. Yeah, close to 2 years. Exactly.
Yeah, I would say close to 2 years with a lot of people and different different things and asking back and forth and everything else, and you feel that connection. You seem to know the people, and it proved correct. I mean, when Zulu came through here to pick me up, it was pretty cool. It's like we just started a conversation out of nothing, just kept talking. And don't forget, we traveled 10 hours down, spent the whole weekend, spent 10 hours driving back, and between we were playing live streams in the car or whoever was on, and just having conversations. Of course, sleeping here and there when we could, driving and stuff. But spent a lot of.
I stayed at Jonathan's house for like hours.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about all. We've all met for a long time, and now I know Candy. For how long do I know you now? For 2 months or something?
2 months. Oh my God, it's only been 3 months.
Oh, 3 months. Yeah, 3 months. Almost 3 months.
Yeah, it takes the newbie to come in and get y'all together, huh?
What? Oh, no. I wanted to say something totally different, but I don't know. Let it go. It's
what? Sorry.
Nah, it was a Saturday. We weren't doing anything. That's why it worked.
Candy, did Ryan come down?
Yes, he did.
Oh, that's good.
I know. That's what I told them. Like, I've been knowing Ryan way longer than I've been knowing all of y'all. Crazy.
Well, he was, way back, right? Year and a half or something.
Yep.
But it's fantastic when you can get together with everybody and put names to faces and hang out. I kind of felt that way when I went down to the inauguration, and Dabu wanted me to hang with him. That was kind of weird.
Yeah, but that's exactly what I wanted to say. I know Larry for a long time, so I really want to see him. But I know already if I see Candy, we've been in calls for a long time. Everybody knows that now, so I'm not gonna say. It's not gonna talk about that. But there is a connection between some people, and I got such a strong connection with Candy. I think when we meet, it's just like we know each other for years.
Yeah, already.
Already, yeah. It's. Of course, it's gonna be special, but and to meet Larry and everyone who I met on the internet years ago, 2 years ago, it's. I don't know. It's just the connection is strong, and I think it's wonderful that it exists, and flat earth bring people together, and
in a good way.
In a good way, yeah. That's what I want to reply to you when you told me you were in the car with some people you never saw in real life, and then you meet each other, you're having fun, you're talking about the same subjects, and you talk about this, talk about that. It's awesome, man. And then the party at Candy's, that was awesome. I wish I was there. I had to cancel 2 tickets. Shit, but yeah. Well, my health is going first, so.
Yeah, well, that's the main thing. And now that, like you said, you're getting healthier and stuff like that. So by the time it comes around next month, it'll probably go over a lot better as well, because you'll be feeling better. So that's great.
Yep. Well,
what are you all doing in August? I keep hearing August.
I'm coming over in August for a couple of months. Well, at least for not longer than 90 days, because I cannot stay longer than 90 days.
Oh yeah, with the visa and that. But are you having a get together or something? All of y'all, or where's that at?
Well, I'm gonna do something, and that's really important. And well, you will see that. But yes, in August, I think before her birthday or after her birthday, I don't know. We all come together or something. I don't know. She's gonna have another Flat Earth party or not? Do I get it right?
Yeah.
No, you did what's called a Freudian slip.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. She already knows it, but she doesn't.
Okay. Well, good.
Okay, moving on.
moving on.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see. Green screen. There we go. Green screen's up.
Oh, So that's a good thing that you said that green screen. I forgot to download some things. Thank you, Larry.
Oh, you got to start making notes. You got to start making notes like I do. Just little notes, a couple things you got to do or something.
Really, sometimes I want to talk. We are in a Hangout or we are talking in Skype, and then I think, oh yes, if I come back from the toilet or come back from outside or doing something else, I have to write it down now because every time when I come back, I forgot what I wanted to say because there are so many things that you want to ask. What?
Me too.
I really, yeah, it's so many things, and then I thought, oh shit, I wanted to do this, I wanted that, and then well, forgot it. So I'm gonna make notes, and then I know for sure that I'm gonna ask that question or say something to somebody because for me it's extra. I have to translate it, and then no, let it go. You all understand what I mean. It's gonna be okay. No worries. It's me, Olaf.
I'm laughing at IRL media stuff. That is just like me. I have little notes everywhere, but I'm too overwhelmed to read them. That's me too.
Just call me Olaf.
Let it go.
Plus, I think you need some sleep too.
Yes, it's now 6:30 in the morning. Yes, and I've been awake since yesterday. Oh yeah, longer. I was awake at 4 o'clock yesterday. No. Whoa, it's been so. Oh no, I'm more than. I don't know anymore. I think 28 hours.
Our phone call was like 23. So.
Yeah, and I was awake before that because I had to go to the doctor. I had to make appointments. I was already awake at night. I think at 11.
Don't think I was awake all that time because I was sleeping about 18 of those 20 an hour.
I know, sweetheart. I know. I was working on videos. I was downloading videos. I was doing some things on your channel. I was busy with a lot of stuff when I came back, but it went okay. It's all right. So yes, it's a long time. It's a long time.
Wow. The Morgul subscribed to me.
I told you that. I told him to subscribe to you.
Yeah. I gave him the link here in this chat, in our chat, so he can click on it.
Holy crap! There's a whole bunch of people that well, thank you, everybody.
Yeah, I posted your channel a couple of times in the chat.
Well, let's see. I got to get up. If I ever go to bed, I got to go to work at 3:10 a.m.
Whoa! What time?
That's Mountain Time. I'm on Mountain Time. It's 10:22 here.
Oh.
I know, right? The problem is the job that I do, it's really specialized, you know, and you might think, oh, you're just driving a cement truck. But the problem is that there's much, much, much more to it than that. And they can't find people that are qualified and experienced. So there's a shortage. So the rest of us just work our butts right off. It's like I was telling Candy, you know, I hit overtime on Wednesday, usually.
I wish I could work like that.
I'm getting too old to work like that.
That's a lot of hours.
It really is. So you know, it's fortunate then, and you know, that I work and can give back.
It's nice. The building must be really taking off where you are for those kinds of hours.
Explosive growth out here in Utah.
Wow.
I think you're the only person I've ever talked to that was from Utah.
I know it's sometimes dangerous too because people find out from Utah and you're just like, "Oh, are you a Mormon?" You know, and it's like, "Oh, yeah, yeah," you know, and then it just either goes one way or the other from there. Pretty normal though. Pretty normal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have horns or nothing.
Well, what's nice about the groups that usually a lot of people hang around for a long time, like Vincent said, a couple of years and here and there, and nobody's judgmental that way. It's, everybody does their thing. It doesn't mean anything is wrong or right of one versus the other. Everybody's got their thing that they're doing, and everyone respects that. And I think that's cool.
Well, you might well be that way here, but that's what got me in trouble. Speaking of that, with the Earth discussions people, I was invited on their channel and on their panel and everything, but they were talking about one of the his name's Warren Jeffs. I don't know if you've heard that name. He's not LDS. He's not Mormon. So I kind of got involved in that conversation. That's how it started, actually. I was just sitting in their chat, and I guess I got triggered.
Yeah, I understand. I recognize the name. Yes, I've seen some stuff on that person, I should say.
I don't know who it is.
Oh, yeah. Look at that yawn. Vincent needs to go to bed.
Yeah, if you guys want, I can jump out or something if he wants to get to bed and something like that. If you don't want to keep the stream going, I'll just jump on the next day or so anyway.
I'll be on Zulu tomorrow.
Yeah, same here. Actually, well, it's late now. He might have turned in for a night.
It was nice to see him at your party.
I know.
He looks a lot nicer than his icon. His icon looks like some kind of a serial killer, something, right? Well, he does, yeah. Nice guy, though.
Oh, excellent! Yeah, very very nice person. What do you
do here? Just like he does on Hangouts, sitting up. He must got that used to falling asleep sitting up.
Oh. Yeah, you got to get those.
That way.
Did he send he didn't send the pictures down to you yet, did he?
Nope.
Okay, because he did acknowledge it that he's going to do that. In fact, I talked to him earlier today, and we were talking about some different things, and he was going to send that as soon as he got a chance. He was trying to work the bugs out of the OBS that he was going to run for tomorrow. He'll get them to you. Put them together like a collage or something with a couple of the videos in there. It ought to be funny.
I'll have a video, yeah, at Walmart.
Oh yeah, that was pretty funny. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We get to do it again next month. Awesome.
Yep. Now it's time to say goodbye.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, cricket.
At that time. Well, I'm gonna bounce out. So, Mr. Anderson, it's nice to meet you. I'm sure we'll see each other around. Candy, as always, thank you, and Vincent, always good to see Vincent as well, and everyone. I'm not going to shut down for tonight. I'm just going to go do some hopping around. I got a few things to do, and I will see you guys all very soon.
See you soon, Larry.
Okay, take care, guys.
Take care. Take care.
Well, guess I'm gonna go lay my head back on my pillow.
Well, it's time to say goodnight. I cannot even sing
Not
anymore.
like it's left there or anything.
What?
Oh, I didn't know Rain of Fire. I thought he was a troll. I was just looking at the chat. I said, not like my head hasn't left there anyway.
Well, you need some good rest after the long weekend awake and the day before that, a long time awake, arranging a lot of things. Your body needs some rest sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah, OG 666. I only saw where he said, I'm not a troll, so I said, I know. But apparently, Rain of Fire must have thought he was a troll because of his name. That's a horrible name you have, by the way.
What? Did I say something about... Oh, what did I say?
Not you.
But I said something and then... Oh, well,
I
okay.
know, and I acknowledged you. And then I said I was talking to the chat.
Oh, okay. You go on and talk to the chat. Sorry. I thought you were talking to me.
Whoa.
No, it's all good.
Oh, that was weird because both of y'all left at the same time, I think. Or maybe, I don't know. That was weird.
It's just something that I do when I'm on there.
It's a mobile device. It drops.
No, it doesn't drop. It's just, I like to check out the Hangouts and the links and stuff. It's a security measure. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, okay. Security.
Yeah. I think there was one time when I was on Candy's thing, and I think you'd gotten off, Vincent, and I don't think we got sniped, but we got trolled pretty bad. And it was through the Hangout link.
Wait, what happened?
I don't know about that.
This was a long time ago.
Oh, I really don't know about that.
It was when you were very first trying to figure out XSplit, Candy.
Oh, that was a long, long time ago.
That's what I'm saying. That night, we got hacked. But yeah, that's a long time ago. But anyway, since then, I kind of have a way of being able to jump in and out, and check history and blah, blah, blah. And it's just a defensive measure that I have to do. It's all good.
Everybody got their ways. Yes. What? Oh, is it? I'm trying to think of Mick Taylor. Isn't that one of the good guys, y'all?
I don't know.
I don't know. I know that I've heard Pancho Pete say something about that too when he came in there. He was like, Nick Taylor, that sounds a lot like Mark Taylor to me. Well, I'm going to get out of here.
You're going to call it, huh?
Calling it the fat lady singing.
You're not fat.
Oh,
but
okay.
you're the only lady, so you said it. You said it.
I was talking about me, but now okay. So Rain of Fire was Mick Taylor. Gotcha. So your name is Mick Taylor, like that's probably your real name, huh? Because I remember that Pancho Pete said something to him too. But I was when I was sitting here looking at this, I was like kind of dumbfounded because I was like, I could have sworn, okay, when I saw Rain of Fire, I was thinking, how did that person get a wrench in here? Like I don't know who that is. But then when he said he dropped Mick Taylor, I was like, wait, I thought Mick Taylor had a wrench in here. Like I don't understand what's going on. Now I get it though. Rain of Fire is Mick Taylor.
Okay.
He dropped the name Mick Taylor and went to Rain of Fire because it was too much like Mark Taylor, the troll.
Oh.
Yeah, Candy figured it out. Took a while, but golly.
I wonder why Hillbilly gave me a wrench. That's kind of weird. Isn't it?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
Y'all should see I have my the launch page paused on my on my computer. And what is paused on is so funny, it's Vinny. and he's got like his hand in the air doing something. I don't even know what. It's hilarious.
Hmm. You know, there's somebody else I really respect and like. It's I can't think of his name. It's Synthetic Dread. Is that how you say it?
That's Dread, yeah.
How do you say it?
Synthetic.
Oh, Synthetic. Really? Yeah, it's late. I really respect him. He's always been very cordial and very friendly.
Yeah, he spells it wrong. That's why.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I'm glad you said that because, yeah, synthetic. But I swear it's like synthetic.
Well, he spells it with a K instead of a C.
Mm. Oh, well. Were you going to push the button or?
Then you got to do it.
He
You
probably
just
fell asleep.
No, I told her you only have to tell me, and I will stop it. But I'm so tired, I cannot have a normal conversation.
Let's stop it. Let that guy sleep.
No, it's not. It's not about sleep. If she wants to stream, it's all right. She only have to tell me, and I will stop it. It's fine.
Wednesday, back again. I can't do it. I don't feel good. Ever since I was fine all day yesterday, but today all day I've been like fucked up.
So tomorrow we're gonna be on Zulu.
Yeah.
Okay, let's promote him. Tomorrow everyone is on Zulu One's channel.
After Mark Sargent.
After Mark Sargent. There you go. You want to say goodbye to everyone?
Goodbye.
Nah. No.
Goodbye. You want me to end it or not?
End it.
I don't like the word goodbye. So until next time.
Until next time, I see you all soon. Now you.
All right.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.